Hi everyone. Today we are going to explore a fundamental shift in how we approach teaching and learning. We are moving away from the traditional model of covering the syllabus and toward a more purposeful, student centric paradigm known as outcome based education or OBE. This is about ensuring academic excellence by focusing the end result from day one. And before we divide into the mechanics, let's talk about the foundations. For decades, education was defined by the teaching, by what the teacher did, the lectures, the chapters, the time spent in the room. OBE flips the script. It asks what can the student actually do when they leave. It's a transition from input based system to an output based system. And in the next slide, so, what is OBE exactly? As its core, it's a pedagogical model where every single part of the educational system, from the curriculum to the classroom activities, is driven by specific goals. We call these outcomes. The philosophy is simple. We don't just hope students learn, we design the entire experience so that by the end, every student has achieved the mastery required for their field. And William Spady, who is the father of outcome based education, outlined four pillars that make this work. First is clarity of focus. Everyone knows the goal. And second is design down. We start with graduation requirements and work backward the first day of class. And third, we maintain high expectations. We don't lower the bar, we help students reach it. And finally, expanded opportunity. We recognize that not every student learns at the same pace. So we provide multiple pathways to success. If you look at this table, you'll see the stark contrast between the traditional and outcome based education models. Traditionally, the goals was to finish the syllabus. In OBE, the goal is mastery of competence. We move from being a sage on the stage to a facilitator and coach. Most importantly, timing becomes flexible. Instead of a fixed calendar where some students fail because they ran out of time, we focus on the mastery of the skill, however long it takes within the program. And next, in an OBE environment, we organize goals into a hierarchy. It starts at the top with PEOs, that is, Program Educational Objectives, which describes what our graduates achieve 3 to 5 years into their careers. Then we have POs, that is, Program Outcomes, the skills they have the day they walk across the stage. And finally, COs, course outcomes, which are specific skills learned in individual subjects that build toward those larger goals. You cannot measure outcomes with just a paper and pen final exam. OBE requires dynamic assessments. We are looking at the portfolios, project based work, and case studies. We use detailed rubrics and competency mapping to give us, students a clear picture of where they are, where, where they need to improve. It's about measuring the ability to apply theory to real world practice. OBE is not a set it and forget it system. It relies on CQI, that is, continuous quality improvement. We plan the outcomes, execute the teaching, assess the result, and then crucially, we use that data to improve the curriculum for the next cycle. It's a living, breathing system that evolves with the needs of students and the industry. The data backs this up. When we look at OBE complying institutions, we see significant jumps in student performance, problem solving skills, and collaborative abilities. shows the highest growth because OBE forces students to take an active role in their own learning. There are these are not just grades, they are measurable increases in capabilities. This is not just a local trend, it's a global gold standard. Through assessment and agreements like Washington Accord, OBE is now a requirement for international engineer accreditation. Employers are noticing too, reporting an 85% increase in satisfaction with graduates who come out uh, from the outcome focused backgrounds. If you want your institution to be globally competitive, OBE is the path. As Albert Einstein famously said, education is not the learning facts, but the training of the mind to think. This is the heartbeat of OBE. We are moving beyond memorization toward the development of critical, capable thinkers who are ready for the challenges of the 21st century. And thank you.